thank you for coming out to the re-installation of Captain Adams plaque here at Confusion Corner and Captain Adams Park. The reason we're here today is attributed to an artist, Mr. Donald MacIntosh. Donald was contacted by the city, who is currently working on our sanitation truck art program, and we asked him to do landmarks around the city of Stuart, and of course we needed to feature Confusion Corner and Captain Adams Park. So while he was doing his investigation of looking at the area, trying to come up with the best vantage point, he came across the plaque for Captain Adams and the dedication, and decided that something needed to be done with a little bit of sprucing up. So let me just show you something really quick. This is the rendition of what will be appearing on the sanitation truck art soon, and this is
hold on, get a picture.
That's great.
Wait a minute.
That's wonderful, Don.
I like that the plaque is so beautiful.
Yeah. Good job, man.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah, man.
Very nicely done. So I'm going to let Mr. MacIntosh explain to you all of the parties involved in making this happen, and we just want to express on behalf of the city of Stuart and our whole community that we appreciate what you've done and your contributions.
Thank you very much. I'm here because of this lady, Ann Henley. When I started this project, I had a drone photographer to take some overhead pictures because I would walk right by this thing and didn't even see it. It was so stained. However, when I started the layout of the painting, I asked Ann if we could have it refurbished, and Steve Elias from Fernhill Memorial Park and Mike from Fernhill Memorial Gardens offered to refurbish this for us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Over time, at no cost to the city, and over time I couldn't wait any longer to do the painting, so I used the patina that was on the plaque and we just finished it. Captain Adams, when I started my research, I didn't realize that this was a park. This little tiny area is actually a park. And when I read up on this man, I thought, this man needs to have his plaque refurbished. This is history. This is deep, deep history in Stuart. He was known as the George Washington of Stuart. He used to hand out flags, and he used to wave a hanky when he couldn't drive anymore, and the cops would pick him up and take him to wherever he wanted to go and drop him off. And at 97 years of age, I believe he started the Historical Society. He had over 300,000 pieces of artifacts that was history, the American dream being built. He served with he met Roosevelt, he met the Wright brothers, he went to Cuba and fought with Teddy. It's the type of individual that we need to continue to promote in our town.
Here.
As you know, this is a very special county, and Stuart is a very, very special town. I've been here for over 20 years. I fell in love with it as soon as I got here. And with that, I don't know if there's anything else.
I think we could just maybe share. I know there's several of us here that have actually met Captain Adams, and so I think it might be kind of fun just to maybe for you to share a little of a memory that you have.
My name is Portia Scott. I was born in Stuart, and so Captain Adams was a part of my childhood for a very, very long time. One of my favorite stories, Sherry also met him, and we went to school together. So Sherry Brunstad, just in case you keep track. So anyway, so one of my favorite stories was one time when he flagged my family down as we were heading to church on a Sunday morning. He'd flag us down and just get in. He was pretty much deaf, so he would just say where he wanted to go, and I guess that's where we're going. Okay. So we went and to go with him, but he would always, as Sherry was telling us earlier, remind me, he was always in the full wool. No matter what time of year it was, he was in his full wool uniform because he wanted us to know who he was, but also that he was safe for us. Got into her car when she was a teenager by herself one day. Got in.
Stopped at the stop sign?
She stopped at the stop sign. She wants you to know that. So he came to Parker one time, Parker Elementary, which was the elementary school at the time, and came and gave us a speech about the idea of what is called Confusion Corner. Is that it was originally called Courtesy Corner, and the idea was if you just showed some courtesy to the other people in it, there would be no confusion, because that's the kind of guy he was. That's Capt. Adams. Anything?
Okay.